Sudhir is joining us from Hyderabad. Uma, take us through the details of the relief operations at this point. We know that 42 people have died, and as you've been reporting, one person has survived. How has the Saudi authority or the Indian consulate there, and also the Indian administration, really helping, in the relief operations and in also releasing information of many of these victims?
So, the information that we have from the Telangana DGP, Mr. Shivdhar Reddy, as well as the Chief Secretary, Mr. Ramakrishna Rao, is that there was a private bus that was taken from the Al Makkah travel agency here in Hyderabad, and many of the residents who seem to have availed of this is from Asif Nagar area, and I'm told that one family, in fact, belonging to a chartered accountant, 9 members of his family may have been on this ill-fated bus. So they went about 1 week ago from here on this tour, on this pilgrimage, and after visiting Medina, Makkah, they were going towards Medina, and they were about 25 kilometers short of it when this accident has taken place. Even though one survivor who is said to have jumped out of the bus and survived, we don't know exactly the details of how exactly this accident has happened, and that is something that the police are still trying to piece together. They are in touch with the Saudi authorities as well, and I'm told that this is actually a Saudi government bus in which all these people were traveling. It's by arrangement between the travel agency here and the government of Saudi Arabia, as part of which these pilgrims were in this particular bus. So it is 1:30 a.m. India time that this accident is said to have taken place. We have the details of all the visa copies of the travelers on this particular bus, and it seems to suggest that there is a big number of women as well as children. As many as 15 children seem to have been on this bus, and it appears that there could have been many women as well. As of now, the number that is being given is about 20 in number. So what the authorities are now doing is getting the families together, some of them already at the airport, to try and reach Saudi Arabia, because they need to make confirmation about who exactly was on that bus, even though they have a list from the travel agency end here that they were traveling as a group and they went together to form this pilgrimage. And the person to who which will be playing out a short while from now, a version of the travel agent, is that even after the visit to Makkah, they had a conversation, and he said that all was well and that they were traveling towards Medina. That was the last that they had spoken to someone who was on the bus itself, and subsequently this accident has taken place. So people, the family members, some of them traveling from here, whoever can, to Saudi as well, because what would need to be done next is, in case there are deaths, the confirmation about the DNA testing, and therefore the forensics will have to take over from here, and the confirmations happening. The MEA also trying to gather whatever information they can, and trying to get in touch with whoever is the contacts in Saudi Arabia other than the government itself, the Saudi embassy also, and trying to help the passengers, families here to get in touch.
इसमें 7 जने हमारे एक फैमिली के हैं, हमारे ससुरे हैं, हमारे साड़ू है, साली है और बच्चा है उनका, और एक साड़ू 8 दिन पहले गए थे, लास्ट वीक, अल मक्का ट्रैवल्स। क्या प्राइस था एक आदमी का? 96,000 कुछ था।
आपको हादसा के बारे में कैसा मालूम?
सुबह मालूम हुआ। बच्चा जो था, एक उनका बच्चा जो है, उन्हें कूद गया था बस से, ड्राइवर के साथ उन्हें कूद गया। एक ही इलाके के, यहाँ जिरा, नटराज नगर जिरा, आसिफ नगर जिरा में रहते। 20 मेंबर्स थे वो लोग पूरे।
एक ही फैमिली के?
नहीं, एक ही फैमिली के नहीं, एक ही फैमिली। मोहम्मद शोएब 25।
उनका कैसा है?
वो उनका भी नहीं मालूम है, इंजर्ड है बोल के खाली बस।
आप क्या चाह रहे हैं? अपना क्या चाह रहे हैं?
हुकूमत से क्या चाह रहे हैं? जल्द से जल्द यहाँ जो जाने वाले कार्रवाई करके, अगर लाना मुनासिब है तो कहने की कोशिश करिए यहाँ पे लाने की, नहीं तो फिर वहीं होगा तो वहीं कर देंगे।
जाना चाह रहे हैं वहाँ से?
यहाँ से बच्चे जाना चाह रहे हैं, हम लोग बच्चे को भिजा रहे हैं। 4-5 जनों जो जा रहे हैं, फैमिली के मेंबर जा रहे हैं, 5 जनों को भिजाने की, जल्द से जल्द कार्रवाई करके भिजाए तो अच्छा।
एजेंट कौन है?
एजेंट क्या नाम?
ट्रैवल्स वाले क्या बोल रहे हैं? कुछ बोल रहे हैं?
ट्रैवल्स वाले वही बोल रहे, मैं भिजा तो, अगर जाना चाह रहे हो तो अपना भिजा तो मैं कार्रवाई करता हूँ, पर ही बोल के बोल रहे। जल्द से जल्द वीजा लगा के कार्रवाई करें।
तो कहाँ से कहाँ जा रहे थे लोग?
मक्के से मदीना जा रहे हैं। मक्के में उम्रा हो गया, उसके बाद मदीने की ज़ियारत के लिए जा रहे थे।
कितने बजे का हादसा आई है?
रात में यहाँ के 11:30-12 बज रहे थे।
आप लोग कहते हैं फोन करें।
फोन शोएब, मोहम्मद शोएब जो है, फोन करे उन्होंने, फोन करके बताया। ठीक है।
All right, so that's a family member of the victim speaking about what exactly transpired and how they are seeking assistance at this point. Some of the family members may be traveling to Medina, is what he said in that particular media interaction. Of course, several of the family members concerned at this point, trying to understand what exactly happened and seeking assistance from the center as well. Let's go back to Uma. Uma, we've been hearing relatives of several of these victims trying to seek answers at this point. We know that External Affairs Ministry has assured assistance, Telangana government also. But what challenges perhaps the authorities may face in identifying victims and most importantly in repatriating several of these mortal remains in a reasonable time back to India? All right, Uma, if you can hear me, I was just asking, we know for a fact that External Affairs Ministry assuring assistance, Telangana government has also assured all the help required. But what I wanted to understand from you, what challenges could the authorities face in identifying some of these victims and in making sure that their mortal remains are repatriated in a reasonable time back to India?
लेडीज है 4 जेंट्स है इसके अंदर।
सर कोई बच्चे या कोई
बच्चे तो नहीं थे, ज्यादातर सब बड़े ही थे इसके अंदर।
सर कोई इंजर्ड हुआ या
अभी कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन हॉस्पिटल की नहीं है हमारे पास, ना ऑफिशियली है ना नॉन ऑफिशियली है। जो भी है वीडियोस आए हैं, वो वीडियोस की बेस पे हम उस पर बैठे हुए हैं।
पहले के लोग पूरे उम्र के
Relative of one of the victims who perhaps may have died in that tragedy, who is saying that no information is being provided to them. So a lot of worried and concerned relatives back in India. Let's go back to Uma. Uma, I was asking you, even as the External Affairs Ministry has assured assistance, Telangana government is also assured help. There could be challenges, right, in terms of identifying victims and more importantly in repatriating several of the mortal remains back to India.
So the authorities are right now, in fact, got all the information about the list of people who are traveling in that. I've shared a list with our office in Delhi, and therefore we will be able to put out that list with the names and the name of the survivor who is said to be, in fact, in a serious condition is Mohammad Abdul Shoaib, and his serial number has been given there as well, and he is August 22 born, 2001 born person, which means he's hardly about 25 years old. And he is someone who has survived this particular accident and is in hospital right now. And from him, they are trying to get all the kind of details. What we must understand is that the police and the government, whether here or in Delhi, are working remotely in trying to help the pilgrims who have travelled on the Umrah to the holy places there in Saudi Arabia, and they have visited Makkah and subsequently going to Medina when this accident has taken place. And therefore, the first priority, of course, is to try and get the most accurate information, because at this time is when a lot of misinformation starts floating around in social media, and therefore NDTV is being extremely careful in only putting out verified information, whether we have of the passengers who are traveling on that particular bus. So even though the suggestion seems to be that there were, according to the list that I have here, 46 people who were on that particular bus and only one survivor is what the DGP of Telangana, Mr. Shivdhar Reddy, has shared, saying that there were 46 people on that particular bus and one person, Mohammad Abdul Shoaib, was the one who was managed to jump out of the bus, and he is the one who is providing the authorities all details about what has happened as of now. So the three things that they are doing is to get the accurate information, Two, trying to take the family members there because DNA test will have to be conducted before the matching can be done, and any connections can be made with the people who are said to have been on the bus and may have perished in this particular horrific bus fire that has happened. The third one is to facilitate their travel and provide counseling to the families here, because this is a time of extreme grief. And from what we understand, in a family in Asif Nagar belonging to a chartered accountant, we are told there could have been as many as 9 members of the same family who died. Another family that that we heard about was speaking about 6 family members who had gone on this pilgrimage and who may have perished in this particular accident. All of that more or less seems to be geographically in and around the Asif Nagar area where these families were residing, and took the Al Makkah Tours and Travels agency support in order to travel, undertake this particular pilgrimage and go to Makkah Madina, and that is when this accident has taken place. So as of now, they're working remotely, but they are in touch with the Saudi authorities. They are in touch with the MEA as well, and trying to piece together the details, trying to ensure that the person who is injured gets the best possible treatment as well, and trying to take the families there so that the matchings can be done and the subsequent protocols can be followed about DNA testing and then the handing over of the mortal remains. Back to you.